You could have the best idea in the meeting and still get ignored. Meanwhile, someone else says the exact same thing with different wording, and suddenly everyone listens. That's not intelligence, that's communication. And this matters more than people realize, because at work, people often confuse certainty with competence. They assume confident people are smarter. Clear speakers are leaders. Hesitant speakers are less capable, even when that's completely wrong. So if your ideas keep getting overlooked, the problem may not be your ideas. It may be the language surrounding them. You've probably experienced this. You finally decide to speak up, but right before you do, your brain starts editing everything. Maybe this is stupid. I don't want to sound aggressive. What if this makes no sense? So instead of speaking clearly, you soften everything. I just think maybe we could. This might be a bad idea. I'm not sure if this makes sense. And the crazy part, most people don't even realize they're doing it. Here's what's dangerous about those phrases. They don't just weaken your sentence, they weaken how people perceive you. When you sound uncertain, people stop focusing on your idea and start focusing on your confidence. And once that happens, your message loses impact before people even process it. That's the hidden communication rule nobody teaches. I just think maybe let's start with one of the most common phrases people use in meetings. I just think maybe we should try a different approach. Sounds harmless, right? But listen to how much uncertainty is packed into that sentence. Maybe, we should. You're stacking hesitation on top of hesitation. Now compare it to this. One approach we could consider is shifting priorities earlier in the timeline. Same idea, completely different energy. One sounds apologetic, the other sounds intentional. This might be a bad idea. This phrase destroys authority instantly, because before people even hear your idea, you've already framed it as weak. So now the room listens for flaws instead of possibilities. Instead, try this. One option worth exploring is that phrasing signals calm, openness, confidence. And confident language changes how people receive information. Here's the part most people miss. The highest performing professionals usually aren't the loudest people in meetings. They're the clearest. And clarity sounds confident. I'm not sure if this makes sense. This one is sneaky, because people say it when they're trying to sound polite. But what people hear is, you probably shouldn't trust this idea. Try this instead. Here's how I'm thinking about it. That phrase does three powerful things. Sounds collaborative, sounds thoughtful, still sounds confident. You're inviting discussion without weakening yourself.
What's the best way to move forward here?
I'm not sure, but maybe we could focus on the timeline first.
Notice what happens. Before the idea even arrives, the speaker sounds unsure. One option we could consider is focusing on the timeline first. Now, the exact same idea sounds organized, composed, leadership-oriented. And yes, people absolutely react differently to that. This is something most people learn way too late. In professional environments, your communication style becomes your reputation. If you constantly sound hesitant, people assume you lack confidence, you lack certainty, you lack authority, even if you're highly capable. And over time, that affects opportunities, leadership perception, influence, and/or promotions. Small phrases create massive impressions. I just think maybe one approach we could consider is, this might be a bad idea. One option worth exploring is, I'm not sure this makes sense. Here's how I'm thinking about it. Tiny language shifts, completely different perception. The people who command attention in meetings usually aren't the smartest people in the room. They're the people who learned how to communicate with clarity. And once you notice these patterns, you'll hear them everywhere. You'll hear who sounds confident, you'll hear who weakens themselves, and you'll hear why some people instantly command respect. If you want to sound more confident, respected, and high level at work, subscribe now, because this channel breaks down the communication psychology nobody teaches, but everyone is judged by.